Welcome to Shelldivers. It's like Helldivers, but it's under the sea. That's very true. It's a slightly cool game. This is an incremental game about being a turtle, fishing jellyfish, selling them in a little shop, and then upgrading your equipment and exploring different biomes and different oceanic areas as well. It's not a long one, to my knowledge. That being said, though, I'm coming into the line of thinking that incremental games, I think, do best when they are... Oh, somebody's been playing Forager. Look at that. Oh, look at the... Oh, the skill... Sorry. Half a skill tree is the satisfaction of you putting a point into it, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Let's dive 100 meters down. Jellyfishes. We also got some junk resources as well. Let's dive. So... Oh, okay, I understand how it works now. Now we only have a certain amount of... Was it oxygen, presumably? Please suck that up. Okay. Send me back. Order a free submarine to rise within the settings. I'm pretty sure that if you tried hard enough, I'd be willing to consider the idea that you could probably buy like an actual genuine submarine off of AliExpress, because I think that like they do sell like some insane stuff on that website. If you're, because like obviously like a lot of people associate like AliExpress with like drop shipping tat, like, oh dude, I just got a pair of Yeezys, and then you buy for like $4 or something, and then they come and they're actually like Yeezys, and they are like $3. Like they're $2 traders made somewhere in China, but at the very least, and I'm pretty sure if you go on like anything on AliExpress or whatever, but then sort by like most expensive, there's a possibility you find some like insane stuff there, like a company willing to deliver like an oil rig to you or something. Military outsourcing at Timu. It's true, man. That, to be fair, that's also the plot. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, I'm also holding my breath. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. That's also the plot of an anime as well. That's actually like better than you would expect. It's like the reincarnation of a middle-aged online shopper in a fantasy land or something like that. And it's the guy gets isekai'd. But his special power in the isekai world is that he can access like Amazon, and that's it. Like he has access to like modern technology via Amazon Prime, and it will deliver immediately to him in this medieval world. So he's like, he orders an excavator, like a giant digger, and people are like, what the hell is that thing? Yeah, it's just, he orders like military construction and materials and all that kind of stuff, but it works, man. Increase bubble damage by 5%. Jellyfish are worth 20% more shells. I mean, assuming that we need to get some scrap here. Increase my inventory slot by a little bit. And then let me consume less oxygen while we're at it. I wonder if we can do like multiple runs without getting too hot-headed here. I've seen a similar show, but it was just cooking for this pet demigod with Amazon. Okay, we don't actually have to pick it up, which is good. What I do want to know is, how do we pick up the scrap? I'm out of ammo. Is there a way to pick up the scrap? I feel like I gotta test this. Okay, I'm about to... Oh, no! Little turtle! Start me off again. I want to know how we collect that now. So I don't think we can shoot bubbles at it, to my knowledge. Okay, we're out of ammo here. That's fine though. We collected 6. I'm trying to. I need to figure out how to collect this scrap actually, man. Because we obviously need that. I mean, do you know what it'll probably be? It'll probably be like an upgrade somewhere down the line that allows us to reel in the. There we go. Restart me. Allows us to like actually reel in scrap. I shouldn't be getting ahead of myself. Is what I'm trying to say. Only 100 meters down though. Where the hell? Oh wait. Okay, I'm actually completely full. Okay, I see what you're saying. But if I get another inventory slot, then we can make that happen. Let's see what else we got to work with here. Shops, areas for building more boys. I really like this art style though. I'm very much behind it. Gonna take some like mental notes. I was like looking at like kind of isometric vibe here. It reminds me of like MapleStory almost actually. There's a manhwa that released a short while back on Webtoon about some guy whose special ability in the apocalypse was having an Amazon warehouse pocket dimension. I mean, I'm a respecter. Plasma gun. We've unlocked the plasma gun. Do we have any? We don't have any jellyfish there. I want to try the plasma gun if I can, because I think that may be something that actually lets us get the. Ah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's what we're after. Gotta be careful not to run out of oxygen here, though. Did I not pick up this? Oh, wait, I did pick up the scrap. Okay. You know what? Let's head back. So we actually can now make this be worth a little bit more because we have enough scrap for that. 20% more shells. Lovely jubbly. Level 1 out of 10, though. Actually, you know what? Let's put some in that there. Increase the damage of the plasma gun. Increase your plasma tank by 20. Maximum oxygen. I mean, maximum oxygen is kind of nice. Increase scrap spawn rate. I could do that as well. I think that actually might be like... Oh, hold on a minute. Put the jellyfish in for the time being. The thing with the... I mean, I don't know how... I only read a bit of the anime with my mate Liam. Because we were, like, looking for bad stuff to watch. Like, just trash. And accidentally, that show turned out to be, like, pretty half-decent. The animation wasn't great, and it was also a little bit weird, like, with, like, some of this stuff the character was doing. Like, you know, the princess of the world falls in love with him. Which is fair enough. But then he also, like... sleeps with a bartender who he's like, I'm old enough to be your dad, but then it cuts to like them waking up the next day and I'm like, huh? So which is it, man? Okay, reel with me. I'm gonna go scrap mode here. We still got plenty for this. Man, I wonder like how long we can stay here. Oh, we've run out actually. Can I get one more? Okay. If I restart, do I? Oh, I do actually. I mean, realistically, if you wanted to, you could probably farm the scrap for a while then, in that case. Then realize, I mean, there's some ones that are apparently quite good that I would never anticipate would have any, like, would be good in any way. Leela girly, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. For instance, like the one about being reincarnated as a vending machine, and then also the one about being reincarnated as a hot spring as well, are both apparently like pretty good as far as it goes. But you would never like anticipate that they would be like worth watching. The hot spring one, I'm like, actually that does like once you get past like the elevator, like the title, it's like he starts out as a hot spring or whatever, but then he levels up into like a 5-star resort as more adventurers use him and they keep coming to him because the hot spring like really boosts their mana or their HP or their strength or whatever when they use it. That's... You got something on your hands here. You got a good idea on your hands. Okay, I need to get back there. You know what? We could probably head back now. I only read Warehouse Dude Manwa because it came out. It had run out of new chapters from my normal slot, but it was unironically funny. I mean, it sounds good. Like, I've got no problem with that. I think I'm blocked during the demo. You cheeky monkey. Jellyfish are worth 200% more shells. I mean, we gotta get that. Okay, you know what? We need to sell first, actually. We need to sell. We have enough there. Scrap would go demonstrably crazy here. Vending machine is much better than it has any right to be. That's what I hear. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm not like, listen, I guess it's like my own fault because I am literally judging a book by its cover when I think like, oh, there's no way this can be good. But I don't know, you just don't expect it, okay? You're not prepped for that kind of thing. And it's always like these are the kind of shows that people point at when they go like, oh, Japan's so weird. They're such a cookie nation of cookie people. It's like, not really. Well, I mean, certain times and with some things, sure. But like, you know, we're not that crazy. It's like Japanese game shows that were on for like 6-episode runs like 30 years ago are still like the thing people point to and are like, this country's so crazy. Oh no, I wanted to put it in that. Whatever. Let's get some more upgrades. Increase my plasma tank, please. There's a lot. I'm loving the upgrade thingy, by the way. It's a huge boon to morale here. I've been dealing with tech issues today and having like a tech tree, like just operating that in the way that it's operating right now is like it's just everything that I'm looking for. I am here to burst. The scrap just spawned like normally as well. Okay. And now we've done that. Let's get back in the wagon. The charge up time on the plasma cannon is admittedly a little bit slow. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to actually pick all of this up. Okay, reload me. Slowly but surely. Feels like there's like a filter effect on the game a little bit. I mean, I don't exactly know if I'm imagining that or not, though, to be honest with you. Give me another one. We do need a decent amount of scrap. We are gaining a decent amount of scrap with every single one that we get, though. Let's go collect that. I'm trying to think like, off the top of my head. Like, what other shows have I judged horrendously by their cover and then been like, actually, this is pretty gas. I don't think there was that many that I like bounced off of and then came back to later. I think if I bounce off them, I bounce off them. If I don't, I don't. Kengen Asura, like, oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Kengen Asura was like definitely people for people that have watched it or have like seen it on Netflix or whatever. It is like an acquired taste, I think. It's a tough one because like the story is great and it's fun, but like if you aren't into like CG in any way, shape, or form, it's like it can be a little bit like to like, you know, get yourself into, I would say. But it's good, it's worth it as well, for sure. It's just that like it has a certain look to it. Apparently Kengen and Baki are the same universe. Well, they've done a crossover. I don't know if they're like the same universe, but they have like there's been crossovers of the two. So like I guess in that like crossover story where they do like the tournament, then yeah, they are. But like I don't know if you consider that canon. I don't know if it's canon or not. I've got no idea. I'd say probably not, but it's nice. It's nice to dream. To be fair though, like Kengan Asura's got some like powerful people in it, no doubt about it. But like also, this is like Baki, man. Like it's the characters in Kengan like are not, I think, on the same wavelength as some of them. But that's only because like they're just ridiculously overpowered. In Baki, like some of the stuff, man, like. I can't even think of like the top of my head, like the guy who like spent his entire prison sentence like clinging to a wall with his fingertips so that his finger strength was like crazy strong. He's just like, people look in his cell and he's like asleep on the wall like this. It's like, shut up, man. It's good though. It's good though. But at a certain point, you have to be like, man, give it a rest, dude. What are you talking about? Increase your inventory slots. 1k. Increase the store slots. I mean, that's only 20. Your bubblegum's ammo clip. Plasma gun's ammo clip. I don't think that's gonna like do much for me, but then that's gonna do numbers for me though. Jellyfish being worth 200% more would go insane. I'm very close to having it as well, actually, so I think I'm gonna. Baki physically got his ass kicked by his imagination. That's true. Yeah, that is like genuinely like more accurate. He like shadowboxed himself. He also like fought a praying mantis for a long time and had a pretty tough go with that one as well. So, but that being said, though, I mean, I don't know. Spec trained his body in a peak condition without moving. Yeah, that is insane. Like, there's no doubt about that. He was like in a coma or like unconscious, and he was doing like micro, like he was doing like micro exercise constantly because he was like basically like a hummingbird. He's just got like one of the characters in Baki is like a shriveled up mess, and then starts getting bigger and bigger because while he's like asleep, he's like constantly like fluttering like a hummingbird, like, and doing so made him like jacked as hell. It's insane. That being said, like also like the way characters flex in that show is absolutely nuts. Like Spec puts a gun in his mouth and then like shoots himself through the cheek to show that he's like really hard. Like he's like, yeah, look how hard I am, mate. Shot myself in the head. Do you think I care? They're not British, obviously, so none of the characters are British. Well, actually, I think some of them are. Well, one of the death row inmates is from Scotland. I know that much. The one that has like blades in his arms and legs and stuff. I think he has like explosives under his skin as well, just in case he gets into a sticky situation and he needs to spontaneously combust. Labbly jabbly. Can I? No. Get me out of the submarine. Let me, let's see, how much does it cost again? 1,000. Give me that. Increase the cell speed of your jellyfish. Increase the store slot capacity. There's gotta be a better way. And there is, Kevin. What am I even putting this into here? What am I doing here? You know what, send me back down. I'm trying to think of like other really absurd reasons why Baki characters are supposedly strong. And it's actually more difficult than you'd think. Because it's nonsense and like it's very regularly like, okay. Like, it's a real suspension of disbelief. I mean, the ones that everybody like knows are, I don't know, do you know what I think? Yujiro Hanma walking through bulletproof glass face first is probably one of my favorites. I love that one. That's a personal fave. People love in the middle of like an earth-shattering battle between Baki Hanma and Yujiro Hanma, them sitting down and having an imaginary, like them like pretending to have a meal together. It's just nonsense, man. It's just complete nonsense. Oh yeah, he lost his sight, realized he made his hearing stronger, so he made himself deaf to give himself spidey sense, yeah. He stuck his fingers in his ear canals to intentionally rupture his eardrums. And that was apparently an incredibly goated idea. Everybody else is like, wow, that's so smart. One of the characters like loses his hand in a fight and is like, this is actually good for me because now I don't have like this wimpy hand getting in the way. It will make my punching stronger. Like, I don't think it will, man, but sure. Okay, drop him in. We gotta sell faster than that, Chief. This just ain't fast enough. I don't care about collecting shells faster. Alright, that works though. Yeah, put it to. Whoa! Prestige, level 2. What is that? I don't know what that actually unlocks for me, to be honest with you. Increases cell speed of your jellyfish. I guess we probably do need to get things to like max level in order to increase bubble size. Ooh, and then what's that? Increase bubble duration. Increase plasma chain number by 1. I think we can afford that. Yeah, collecting isn't that slow where I'd be like, you know what, I really gotta put money into. Okay, it gets slower the less you have. Oh, I don't have 300, poo. 3k. Increase charge speed of your plasma gun. That would be really valuable. Bubble damage, all that. Looking good. Send me down. One of the funny. Ooh. Oh. That's what the prestige means. Actually, you know. Oh, hold on. That's a big bit of scrap right there. 80 scrap from just that. Holy. Come here, mister. Thing is, we don't have an abundance of time. We don't have an abundance of time. We do. Focus on the scrap here. Lovely. Reload. know what? Catch a couple of these. Maybe one more. And then we gotta bounce. We gotta bounce. We're not gonna make it. It's too big! There he is, too big! I'm tweaking, man. Okay, this has gotta be close enough, right? There's no way that's not close enough. I could maybe even get a third one, he said before he died. Okay, head back now. He's in! He's in! Arcsomniac, how you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Okay, these are two big, juicy ones right here. Okay, we're gonna get these two as well, and then we're gonna dip. Okay, you know what though? Can we hit this in time? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got a couple more jellyfish we need to catch here. And then we'll head back to base with all of our spoils. 500 though. Pretty good. Pretty good. I know that, is that the doctor that can like, I think he gets punched by Yujiro Hanma and then like basically like limps all his body really quickly and then folds back together so that like he like doesn't take the brunt of the damage. Is that like the one I'm thinking of? The triplet scene in Prison Backy where some guy gets jumped and breaks their unbreakable teamwork by peeing on them. I can't remember that one, admittedly. That's one that I forget, but I love that like in Backy Worlds, that's the old man in the tournament arc. I thought he was on. He also taught Backy though, did he not? I can't remember. I love that there's also like in it like prison is kind of just a suggestion as far as it goes. So like, what's his name? Oh, he's like locked in prison, but he basically is like the king of prison. Any of the Biscuit? Yeah, I thought it was Biscuit, but then I was like thinking of Biscuit from Hunter x Hunter, and I couldn't remember if it was like right or not. Yeah, let's max that out. We've got an ammo clip. What have we got here? Gotta find a use for the scrap. Are we in the ocean shallows, or are we still? You lose 25% less jellyfish and resources upon asphyxiating. I see. Sure, you can have that. Increase your bubble tank by 6. I frankly don't know what I'm up to here, but we're doing it nonetheless. Oh, we're still in the ocean shell. Okay, yes, sweet. Mr. Unchanged. Yeah. Mr. Unchained, sorry. I mean, it's gas. But, like, every single person that's in prison in the Backy universe that is of any vague main character disposition could leave prison at any moment, and there is not one single thing that anybody in that world can do to stop it. And everybody just kind of like accepts that as like, yep, like, that's bad actually, we gotta get back. I am, yep, definitely gonna asphyxiate. What was the other? Oh yeah, Pickle as well. Pickle's a classic. A prehistoric caveman is like unthawed from a block of ice. And then is absolutely goated at fighting. And then every single... This is where Yujiro walking through bulletproof glass comes from as well. Everyone who's anyone... The rogues gallery of fighters in the Backy universe are like, we gotta fight this guy. We gotta fight him. And they're chomping at them, but they're fighting each other to fight him. I think, like, doesn't Yujiro Hanma sit down with, like, Barack Obama at one point as well? And, like, they have a conversation, and, like, the US basically, like, bends the knee to him. He's just the GOAT, man. Oh, he got in. He kidnaps multiple presidents. All in a day's work. Well, I genuinely light work for a guy like him. Really gotta get like the bubble damage up a little bit here. I'd love to catch you before I leave. That'll do. Let's redo. What if am I full? No, I'm not full at all. Bap, 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 bap. Plap, plap, plap. As they say. They have multiple satellites keeping tab on specifically Yujiro at all times. It's so good, man. Imagine, like, it must be great because he, like, obviously, like, the author could be like, I mean, I guess it kind of started as him, like, you know, he had a, like, love for the physical form, and, you know, like, really enjoyed anatomy, even if it's, like, a bit grotesque and messed up sometimes. But then just being like, him evolving into, like, I could, like, write, like, kind of any old nonsense, and people would be like, that sounds about right. You know? Like, oh yeah, everybody is so scared of Yujiro Hanma that they're like, he's like a nation level threat, and people are like making deals with specifically him, not like the nation he comes from. Get them in. 125. Okay, I honestly, there's a lot of work being put into this game, and purely the dopamine that you get from doing a thing, and I'm kind of here for it, man. Honestly, the dopamine of like all these shells coming out, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I will not be denied. Increase bubble damage by 40%. Pretty good. Send me on that. Increase your bubble gun's fire rate by 5%. We should get like a lot of the cheap stuff here. If we can. If it exists. Glacial biodiversity. That's what my garden used to be called. I've seen people talking about biodiversity like online, and I, like, as somebody who like actually had biodiversity in their garden, which means basically like it was a whole like, I'm like, we gotta relax on, we like, there's, I honestly, dude, actually I've been scared of my neighbors for quite a long time, because my garden looks like my garden and their garden looks like their garden, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. And I met both of them yesterday while B and I were out doing like the driveway, and they were nice to us, and I was like, holy, this is crazy. Like, this is, what is going on here, man? I couldn't believe it. Prestige level 3. We've unlocked the next 300 meters. Walk during the demo. That's I really like that way of doing progression, admittedly. I'm a big fan. But no, it was mostly because it was like incredibly hot outside, and we were out shoveling stone in a driveway. So like, it made perfect sense why they were, you know, talking to us, I guess. Okay, I'm absolutely cooked on this one. What the? Okay, those things are strong. Are you doing me? Maybe I shouldn't try and fight 3 at the same time. Maybe I should fight 1 at the same time. Or just 1, not at the same time, just in general. Okay. Lock it in. Redo me. I wonder how much scrap we get from the gigantic ones. Worth finding out. 700? What the? It was Backy the author that. Oh, I mean, I still kept pretty much all of them actually. I think I can live with that. They did B stars, right? I think being deeper makes your stuff like go down faster, if I recall, or if I'm seeing what I'm seeing here. Like being deeper in the trenches like makes it a little bit more difficult for you to breathe. That's probably like the same in real life or something as well. I'm not really sure. That being said, this guy just has a fishbowl in his head, so it's kind of hard to take anything seriously. Backy gets poisoned and wastes away to a skeleton, which he uses to move so fast he leaves an illusion of himself. Where he was. I remember him drinking like a bunch of sugar water. That's a good bit. I keep dying because I'm looking at the screen reading stuff from Backy, man. I got no regrets in my life. You know what, man? Just give me 1. Reset me. How many do we have left? Oh, we've been losing them all. Like, the ones that we have accumulated as well. That's pretty tough. Okay, we have 4 now. Maybe we should go back and sell some. But I want to get like at least another stack. Okay, I do not know where that one went. Okay, you know what? This was just a disaster, this one. 1 second, hold on. And Newton. Okay, there's some setup here. That's bad. No, that's good. That's fine. There's a lot of jellyfish. I feel like I did crank up the numbers on it, but man, it's still tough to damage these things. When Backy finally asks his girlfriend out, Yujiro shows up to keep pestering and make love because it will make him stronger. Yeah, I don't really get that part. I think the implication is that like busting a nut makes you more powerful. And I mean, I don't know. In that universe, like, why not? I suppose. Stranger things have happened in other canon, I suppose. Okay, we have got a lot to work with here. That being said, if this thing is not expensive, I'm gonna be sad. It's gonna take a minute to sell. 500, I'm thinking it's gonna be worth 500 at least. Oh my god! He's Lisan Al Gaib. How does he do it? I mean, I should probably start like taking this out now, actually. We have like 1,000 now. Pretty good. You try to play your Pokemon randomizer, your rival starter was Registeel. It's a skill issue, I believe they say. From what I can recall. Okay. Inventory slots is all well and good, but we do need like damage, because like, holy moly, we're not doing any damage here. Plasma chain's pretty rad as well. We gotta go collect more stuff. There is actually a lot of upgrades, even despite it being a demo. There's a lot to work with. You guys been participating in W Place at all? I've been seeing that. Honestly, this is no offense to anybody that's part of this fandom. I'm not looking to make enemies, and I need you to remember that before I say the things I'm about to say. But it is like insane that you cannot go to like any place on this earth without a Deltarune picture being there. Like anywhere, man. Like literally anywhere. There's ones near my house, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they like are so organized, but they are. Okay. Let's head back out. I think we've unlocked quite a lot now. I feel like, and I don't know if it's like intentional or not, but I've been seeing rumblings on Twitter as well of like people having arguments and like there's wars happening out there on W Place, man, and it's all because of Deltarune, man. Toby Fox, you son of a bitch, you win when you pay for your crimes. I didn't realize that Deltarune was that big. Like I get Undertale, but like I think they released like a new part to it like vaguely recently, and I don't know, man. People are going crazy over it or something. But there was like Uma Musume, his gold ship, one of the horses like passed away recently, earlier in the month, and people made like a mural for her. Or I don't actually know what the gender of the horse was, but it was an anime girl that was put on it, and yeah, man, it got defaced by like Deltarune stuff. I don't know if it was actually them or if people posing as Deltaruners, but it was just seriously like, it was not a good day to be one of the minority, the vocal majority members of the Deltarune community. I gotta be honest with you. I like kind of was. No, once again, no disrespect. If you're into it, you're into it, right? And I will never judge you on that one. That's purely something that you and Anubis are gonna have to square away when he weighs your soul against the weight of a feather at the gates of the gates of the other world. But I just thought we were done, right? Like it's been 10 years. Like it was great while it lasted. And then we're still here, you know? And that's worrisome in a lot of ways. Is it the same universe? Like I know like cripplingly little about it. I played Undertale. I had I don't think I ever did a genocide run. I did a true pacifist run though. That was fun. Had a great time playing that. However, I kept it to myself at the time. I know I'm telling you right now. Deltarune is a sequel to it. Is it? Does Sans Undertale show up? Give me that. I'd like you to be able to sell my stuff faster if possible, but I don't know if that is possible. Yes. Sell to your heart's content, kitten. That seems like a bit much, but I'm gonna pump it in there anyway. 10,000 sell speed seems absurd, but you know, I'm gonna take it. I've left 19 in. Locked during the demo. A shame. Bubble Damage Street, locked during the demo. Bubble speed. Bubble penetration. Okay. We spent a lot here, but we're doing something. Oxygen tank is locked during the demo. I think we're almost... I don't want to say done with the demo, but we're moving in the right spots here. I know that Deltarune is an anagram of Undertale. Like, I know, like, I'm stupid, but I'm actually not that stupid. I'm like, what? Hold on a minute. What are you talking about? It is? Yeah, I get that. That doesn't make what they're doing right. You know, it reminds me of, like, the Spy Kids quote. Like, do you think Toby Fox stays in his bedroom for fear of what he has created? I can't imagine, like, a bigger Occam's razor. Actually, I can, because I've kind of lived it a little bit, but, like, on a much smaller scale that is, like, not... that doesn't take to the internet, you know? Larry, thank you much for the raid. How you doing, boss man? I've definitely vaguely lived the Toby Fox experience, but, like, it was on such a lesser scale that it honestly bears not even... it doesn't bear comparison, frankly. And that's just, like, for instance, like, playing Wukong with bananas or whatever, or playing, like, mathematically correct set, or, like, honking my... going... and then it kind of not becoming my personality, but becoming, like, the thing that people, like, expect to hear or see when they come to stream. Could be, like, there was, like, a period of time where people come in the stream like, when are you gonna play Wukong with bananas? And it's like, I mean, we did that. So, like, I'm not saying, like, never, because I've done it a few times, because it's, like, fun to come back to, like, every couple of years or whatever. Like, you know, do it once every half a decade, but, like, really? Like, it's not, like, the content plan. It's not a very good content plan at all. We got a lot of scrap here. I'd be terrified of that fan base, so I don't bet about it. We are sailing very quickly. Play Fiora with croissants. Yeah, you're onto something, man. I really think you're onto something with that one. We're just filling out the blanks here. Ooh. Bubble attack speed. The tree's looking good to me, man. What can I say? Shell insurance. We're spending. We're getting kind of spenny here. Can't remember if you ever did GP with oranges. I'll save you the trouble. Yes, I did. I did. I was doing anything, man, at that point. I also played Fortnite with bananas. If anybody... back when Fortnite first came out. Why? I don't know, man. I just thought, you know, I'll maybe try and diversify the market share a little bit here, but... diversify the portfolio, but it wasn't... did not pop off, would you imagine? Could have been me instead of Ninja, man. I could have gotten the deal with Mixer. I could have just told people that I wasn't seeing enough movement. Dude, see, to be fair, I don't know, I think the Ninja has his moments, but, like, definitely, I did see... I'm unsure if it's a real video, though, because, like, I don't know whether or not to trust anything on this earth anymore. There's a video of, like, a guy meeting Ninja randomly, like, on vacation, and he, like, takes a picture with Ninja, and then Ninja's like, alright, cool, and then they start to walk away, and then Ninja walks into another guy, drops his coffee, and then says, like, nah, it's okay, and then, like, leaves. And it is, like, I can't tell if it is the most horrendous aura loss ever conceived or not, man. Because I guess like the thing is like if it was me, I would react the exact same way that Ninja is reacting, and it would absolutely happen to me when there was a camera like on me. Being like meeting someone and then, or like a viewer, and then something embarrassing happening to you is like, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be real tough. Like, ugh. I don't envy that one. Hello, Nicky. Hello, matey. Hello. Also, by the way, yeah, hi everybody from Wiring Stream. Is he back on video games, or are you doing the old just chatting? Last time I checked in with you, I mean, you were I wasn't raided you. You I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it here, but like, yeah, you had your like fireplace trading stream thing going on. Also, like, really weird that I'm getting raided by Larry. Like, what? It's like 7:30. So I don't know if he had like an early stream or if he just like, or if there was tech issues. I had 2.5 hours tech issues like earlier. So like, ask me anything, I suppose. Nothing could be higher or dude, that's true actually. I'm saying that about Ninja, not considering the idea that there is an even worse aura loss in the back catalogue of Ninja moments alone. Of him at Times Square at New Year's Eve trying to get people to move. To be honest with you, I would accept the gig in a heartbeat, right? Because it's like it's like a bucket list thing. Like a lot of people would probably wish that they were able to do that. In like the I mean, it's not really something that I dreamed about as a little boy, but certainly it's like a cool thing, and you can be like, yeah, I did that. But I think it's like definitely an interesting thing, considering like there's not going to be any of Ninja's fans at midnight in Times Square, like none. It's all going to be like drunk like adults that don't care. I mean, they might care about Fortnite, but the likelihood of them caring about like Ninja of all people is probably like pretty low. They may have played Fortnite because like their buddies told them to hop on, but or they just like shooter games. But it's a tough one. Hello, Shiko. How you doing, mate? You missed most of the stream. You didn't miss much, man. Had a lot of tech issues earlier. We get by with a little help from our friends. Get me selling on that. But that being said, though, thing is, like, there's probably producers being like, "Hey, man, get them to do the floss. People know the floss." So I can't like blame him for taking a punt on, you know, the thing he was told to do. I really can't blame him for any of it, man, to be honest with you. It's just a bad situation, man. Let's see here. Boom. 3.5k for you, huh? Do I actually need scrap for anything? I do need scrap for anything else. Store slots increased. Store capacity, Bosh. Store capacity, Bosh. Got a lot of stuff maxed out here. 2.5k. That's fine. Let's go hit the bricks here. But yeah, I mean, I probably might have something to say if they're like, can you try and get everybody to do like that dance? I'd be like, you know that they're, you know they're not gonna, right? I mean, I can try, but like, can I drop? Oh, whoops! Can I drop stuff from my inventory? That'd be really handy if I could. I don't think it's possible though. We're just gonna have to make you look a good country boy. Just send me back. We're gonna sell all this. And I'm wondering, can I just go straight back out while that sells? That'd be pretty handy if I could do that. Just send me straight to the depths again, please. I mean, it's already all sold at this point, but still. Okay, you know what? Just spray the whole crowd down. There we go. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Yeah, yeah. The upgrades they add up and they go crazy. The game, it's called Shelldivers. I don't think it has a category on Twitch, unfortunately, just yet, but it's a cool little incremental game. The demo isn't out yet either. I got a code from the developer, and it seemed very neat. If I could say such a thing without losing aura. They don't give me that extra 25. Might come in handy. Let's go for... Boom. Walk during the demo. That's fine. Put jellyfish in the store 99%, 999% quicker. 3.5k. 1, 2. I need some more money. I need more money. Send me back down. The progression has gone, like, quite quickly. Actually, 1 second, chat. Hold on. Have you heard of Wally? Like, No Arm Wally? Yeah, of course. I've done a video with Wally. Not, like, on my channel, but I think it was on Dumbs' channel. Okay. Alright, send me back. I don't know how many of these I actually need though. Probably more than this though. I'd be willing to imagine. Okay. This game has given me severe Maple Story vibes, and I am nothing but here for it. We've unlocked the final upgrade. Thank you so much for playing our demo. If you enjoyed it, consider adding it to your wishlist on Steam. Even if you don't end up buying the game, wishlisting helps us immensely. Add to wishlist. You know what? Sure. I don't even think it's actually... Yeah, it's not. The demo isn't actually out yet, to my knowledge, but we'll add it to the wishlist here. That's cool. So that was Shelldivers. It has a humongous amount of potential. It's like a fishing game. Lots and lots. The upgrade tree is, it's like, I mean, I hope that they've been playing Forager, because the upgrade tree on that it feels great. Everything feels explosive when you get something. Doesn't really lose its, like, I don't know, man. It doesn't. Sometimes, like when I was playing like Scale the Depths, I was like, okay, like this is fun initially, but then scaling all the fish does seem like it gets, maybe like it might wax and wane on you a little bit over time. Whereas this, I think it'd be a lot more difficult for it to be an issue with it, like repetitive gameplay after a while, especially because like lots of different places to go, bajillion upgrades, and you know, it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. Hopefully see you all next time. And you can check it out on Steam if you want. Demo comes out, let me give you some information. The demo is available on the August 24th to the 30th. So in 5 days from now. Not necessarily 5 days from when this comes out on YouTube though. The demo is on the Steam list, but I can't find the download button. Yeah, I got this code specifically to try it out. But it is a great one. I'm so sorry, because Chico always plays these games with me, but this is one of the few ones he's not able to do. But yeah, have a great one, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye.